Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you maybe a bit strange topic for me, but anyway I think it's important also to present it in such way. I will call it 5 reasons why not to move to Norway from me. So the first is a medical system. If you are from the country like me, like Ukraine, Russia, it will hurt you a bit because it's a completely different world and the way how medical systems work here. So first of all, the first issue with medical system for me is that I'm getting appointed to the doctor, and if I want to solve some issues, I need to contact that doctor. Not related to my teeth and stuff, but rest of the body is going there. So you need to get, in order to meet your personal doctor, you need to get an appointment. And can you imagine that you got sick? You call and you say, I got sick, I want to get an appointment. And you receive feedback, wait 2 weeks because the first empty slot for your doctor is in 2 weeks. Strange, right? Of course, they will ask you if you feel bad or no, and so on. Then, if you just got sick and I don't know, you have some throat ache or maybe some blocked nose or some stuff, they will tell you sit at home for 3 days, relax, drink hot tea, and that's all. Maybe drink Paracet. Paracet is here, it's like the main thing. So the medical system here can be challenging for many people. And this is what I hear a lot. After living 7 years here, I got used to it, and actually I find it quite interesting that in reality quite often having 3 days break, relaxing, drinking a lot of warm tea and warm water helps quite a lot, and it looks like I'm getting sick not as often as I used to do it in Ukraine. I want to talk about dentist. It's costly here. It's extremely costly here, and the quality sometimes it's questionable. So, for example, when I was in Ukraine and dentist, I paid much less, and the result still holds in. So it's 7 years as I live in Norway, but some of the results from Ukraine work pretty fine with me, while my fiance, one teeth he needed to do already 3 times here, and the price is quite high. So for regular plump and like cleaning and doing some screening, he paid about 2,000 kroners. That is extremely a lot of money in dollars in somewhere here. So this is the second thing. Medical system and dentist is kind of, you have your doctor, and then dentist is a completely different story, and it's a completely different people. The third thing why you shouldn't move to Norway, if you don't have your driving license and you move here, and you will be if you don't live in a large city like Oslo, Trondheim or Bergen, it could be that you will be forced to have a car. This is for us. We were forced to have a car. Why? Because buses in the city, they didn't go in the place where we live. It's like to go to the centrum, walking distance is like 45 minutes. It sounds like it's not much at all, but if you imagine that you need to buy food and you need to catch the bus that goes once in 1 hour, and then it stops going at 10 p.m. or something like that. So you are dependent on this 1 hour. I remember a couple of times when we were buying food in the store, and then we were like, oh my gosh, we are not gonna catch the bus. So we started running with all these bags. They are heavy, it's winter. It was so hard, and then we missed the bus. So we just was running, and it was dry, and we were looking at it like, because it meant for us that we had to go with all this food for 30 minutes by foot. That is not that easy if you have a heavy products, and it takes a lot of time to move yourself around, even in a small city, if you don't live in the centrum of the city. And to get driving license in Norway, it's very expensive. I need to make a separate video on that. It's very expensive and it's very time consuming. So if you didn't have a driving license from before, it will be a huge headache for you. Then the next one, I would say the prices in general are really high. So even if you look and you see that it's really high salary, it is high salary because you have high expenses. So renting an apartment or renting a room is really expensive. And then you need to buy food and you need to buy clothes. Internet costs a lot of money. The paying for some phone provider also quite expensive. So when you put all of this together, this is explaining you why you have such a high salary. And if you're a couple, it will be a bit easier, because even though you need to maybe spend a bit more money on the apartment to get it larger, not a room, but maybe separate apartment, and it looks like you will be buying more food, but in total, actually, you will be spending less if you're tour, but if you're moving alone, it can be hard if you have not enough money, or if you don't have a job and you plan that you will move and then look for a job. It can be challenging. And the last one is actually job search. Yes, to find job in Norway, it can be extremely challenging, and you need to make sure that you understand that it can take around half a year from you applying for the position and receiving a response. Half a year. This is quite typical, half a year, the whole process. You apply. Of course, especially now, it looks like it becomes a bit quicker because everything is done online, and it looks like some companies are in a hurry, but at the same time, a lot of people lost their jobs during Corona, and if you don't know Norwegian, and there is a limited types of works or jobs that you can find. So, for example, if you're a baker, you can have troubles to find the work. If you don't work in IT or related to the data science, or if you don't have a specific education in the project management and you don't have experience, all of this, it could be challenging to find. So to find a job and to get a job is really a challenging task. So try first finding a job and then moving to Norway. But do not expect that, I will, if I don't like this job, I will easily find another one. Be careful to that, because it's not always truth. And remember that this is my personal understanding of 5 reasons why you shouldn't move to Norway, or what should you do before moving to Norway. If you liked the video, click on the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and ask your questions in the comment. And see you next time. Bye!